think it's pretty safe to say that last week was basically perfect for Halo Infinite news and information. As a fan, getting this campaign overview trailer, which was insanely good, as well as a massive news dump of artwork and character models and way more, it was just a perfect synthesis that has me so hyped for this game's campaign. And I have never been this stoked on the way enemy art design has looked ever. The whole kit and caboodle came together really, really well. And today we're gonna do two things. We're gonna take a look at some of those character models in the Inside Infinite update. And I'm gonna just beg you guys to play through Halo Wars 2 before Halo Infinite gets here. So it's kind of this two-parter. Let's first start with that campaign overview. I'm not a React channel, and I don't really like when I'm watching things think I'm very oh my word, what is that? Hey-o! That's just not my style, but this trailer was phenomenal. And the direction this campaign is going is amazing. First of all, the progression, obviously, from the technical fidelity level is far and away objectively so much better than everything that we have seen so far. Additionally, we finally got to really dig into more gameplay segments. And Infinite looks so sandbox focused and so creative and open-ended in the way that you can express yourself as a player that it has me thrilled. Sure, there's some of those Far Cry-esque elements in there when you look at kind of an upgrade tree for different abilities or options within the menus, but I'm ready for that. You guys, I've been playing through a lot of the older Halo campaigns lately, and while they're incredible and I have huge sentimental value for them, I'm ready for a change. I'm ready for a lot of the innovations that have happened within FPS campaign game design to be brought to the forefront. And if this is anything like Metro Exodus, which mixed linear narrative design with some semi-open world segments, then I think we're in for a huge treat. Additionally, if you check out the link in the description for Inside Infinite October 2021, oh my gosh, dude, so many incredible art renders of characters, especially the enemies themselves. I mean, if you haven't taken a look at some of this stuff, it's worth just staring at it for a while. I don't think there is a better elite design in any Halo game. I feel like this has nailed it so perfectly. Additionally, when we take a look at our boy Craig, I love it, man. What, as they say here, quite a glow up. Very cool. And they have full res of all of this stuff, which is just absolutely incredible. And as we look here, I mean, look at the jackals. Tell me this doesn't just scream the perfect art design for a Halo game, as well as the grunts, and man, the Spartan killer. If you haven't seen the campaign overview just yet, take a look. And of course, the new species we'll encounter there, the Skimmer, gives me some Halo 2 vibes, which is pretty darn exciting. These grunts, man, everything just feels so perfect. I believe that extra time in the oven has given way to what is very confidently some of the best Halo designs that I've ever seen, man. It gets me super stoked. You guys know me, I'm a more multiplayer-centric player, but this has me, I need this. I'm so excited for this. And you can already start to picture the Mint Blitz clips where he's gonna launch a Warthog 1,000 feet in the air, 360 no-scope somebody across map. It's just exciting. And that's going to transition us towards Halo Wars 2, where I'm literally just going to beg you guys, you need to play this before Halo Infinite gets here. It is phenomenal, and we covered it and reviewed it here on the channel back in 2017, and then Awakening the Nightmare, the DLC that came out, we reviewed that also. It's on Game Pass, and you can play it on both PC and Xbox. You can play it co-op, you'll learn about the Banished, and this is, without a doubt, Halo Wars 2 is the leading edge, I think, that brought this crazy good art design into Halo Infinite. Players responded so positively to the direction of Halo Wars 2 universe and world building that it was super clear from most people, we need this in the next FPS title. Now, the Banished play a huge role within Halo Wars 2, and if you're totally new to them and you want to get the most out of Infinite, I'm sure they're going to do a great job explaining to the player in Infinite without you having to play it, but I do think Halo Wars 2 will give you that additional enjoyment. It's got a lot of fun RTS design elements. It's very accessible. It's super great on co-op. You can play through the whole campaign, the normal one and the Awakening the Nightmare one, on co-op, and it scales very, very well. And it's not going to take you too long. For the main Halo Wars 2 campaign, I beat it on normal in about 5 hours. and then Awakening the Nightmare took me about 3 hours to tackle also on normal. So it's something you could very easily put down before Infinite gets here. The reason I'm so emphatically trying to tell people to play it is it really flew under the radar for so many players. And again, mainly an FPS guy. I loved StarCraft 2. I got to Diamond in there and I've just played it a ton. And Halo Wars 2 is one of the best RTS games accessible to so many players in the last 5 to 10 years. They did a very solid job of trying to make it more digestible for the wider masses. And I think you would absolutely benefit yourself, even if you're not a huge campaign or lore person. I'm not a huge campaign or lore person, but Halo Wars 2 is a perfect way to build up some hype, learn about the Banished, enjoy that great art design, and really fly into Infinite with the most momentum possible. So, Halo Infinite's perfect week. Oh, I'm darn excited, and I really hope that you guys are as well. December 8th needs to get here. If you guys want to check out my history retrospective of Halo MCC as it's starting to wind down, Season 8 is here, please click the video on the screen. I put a lot of work and time into it, and it would mean the world if you would check it out. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you again very soon.